C1music.fm. Let's talk about it. It is one of your hosts for the evening, Aaron Robinson, with my co-host and special family member in all the world, Cuzzo, Jennifer Evans. We in the building. You know how we do all day, every day. Today we got a panel in the building. And I just want to give them a quick shout out real quick before we jump into our topic title today, which is titled Prime Time. Today's title is Prime Time. I want to first shout out to my lovely employees. Jeannie's in the building. We got Kathy in the building. And then my special guest for this evening, I got Nene, Keita, and T, who are starting their journey off in the world of entertainment, modeling, acting, singing, and all that good stuff. So we're debuting them today to get them some love. If y'all want to check out their personal Instagrams and all that other stuff, we'll give them a chance to shout that out at the end. But yo, let's get started. Everybody feeling good? How everybody doing?
Great.
Energized after the
Pretty
equip.
good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, tonight our topic I didn't give a shout out to my boy Eddie. What's good, Eddie?
I'm busy.
My bad, Eddie. Shout out to my man Eddie. And yo, we're gonna get into this prime time. All right, today we're doing part 1. Next week we're gonna do part 2. So today we specifically focusing on the woman. All right, prime time is our current conversational situation. And I wanna ask this question and get everybody's opinion. And then I'm gonna throw a little video clip in here, just a audio clip for everybody to listen to, and we can debate and argue this. My first question, my opening question to all the young ladies, all the ladies on this call, and because you are the special host, I'm gonna ask you, the actual host of the show, I'm gonna ask you this first. So I want you to answer to give everybody else a chance to answer.
Okay.
Think about the answer. All right, the first question, opening question is, what, for females, at what age are females in their prime?
Oh wow. I would say, since I'm older now, I would say probably 40s.
40s.
Yeah.
So females reach their prime in the 40s.
Yeah.
They start their prime in the 40s, or they that's
I would say
prime, like
late
what are you
30s,
saying?
early 40s. Yeah,
Late
that's when
30s,
you,
early 40s,
yeah, you got your mind right. Hopefully you kept your body right.
in their 40s.
Yeah.
You know, statistics don't necessarily agree with you on that one, but I'm not the one to debate with you on this. So are you saying that? So you saying that in the 40s,
Mhm.
that's when you reach your prime. Now, when you say that, what would determine or define you being in your prime at the age of 40 or in your 40s?
That's what I said. I can only go by what me. So I'm 50 now. And literally, like, I don't have knees. My knees are different. Everything's set up a little bit different. So, but when I was in my late 30s, early 40s, yeah. I mean, my career, I was well established in my career. Mentally, I think I was, I didn't have the insecurities like when you're younger. I feel like, and my body, yeah, I didn't have the aches and pains like I do now. So I
So,
feel like you kind of get it all. It all comes together and aligns.
all right, I'm gonna ask you the second question, and then I'm moving on.
Mhm.
Second question for you, Cuzzo. At what age do you think men thought you were in your prime?
That men thought I was in my prime.
Yes.
Whole time. Okay. Did y'all catch that? Anyway, so I would say, yeah, yeah. I don't think, uh, um, mm, I'm gonna stick with my first answer. Uh,
In your 40s, men thought you was in your prime in your 40s as well.
yeah.
I'm not gonna come at you right now, cuz I ain't gonna say you Lulu right now. So we're just gonna keep it moving. So,
That's what I'm gonna
so
say.
Jenny, talk to me, Jenny.
Yeah.
At what age do women or women in their prime?
Yeah, I do have to agree with Jennifer.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be I think it'll be like in their late 20s and early 40s because this is a time where they
That's a
get
big range. Hold on. You said late 20s to early 40s. That's a big
yeah.
gap. All that time y'all in your prime? Because I can go on YouTube right now and find up a whole bunch of females that are saying at 35, 34, they can't get a man and they depressed and this, that, and the third. That can't be their primes.
It ain't because of the age.
Yeah. But I guess this
Yeah.
is what they say is where people experience their quarter life crisis, as they say. This is the time where they do get their career development and experience personal growth and the physical vitality to do a lot of stuff.
All right, I'm not gonna call you Delulu neither. I just want to ask this last question real quick. What age do you think men thought you were in your prime? Or what age do you think men think that women are in their prime?
um, well, couldn't answer that straight, but I guess it's subjective. But in my perspective, I think men would think that women are in their prime during their probably early 20s,
Early 20s to what? How long do you get to be in your prime?
20s to 30s.
20. So you said your prime, you in your prime of 8 to 10
For men,
years?
it'll, for men, I think it'll be earlier.
For women?
For men, there's perspective of women being in their prime. They'll be between their 20s and 30s.
All right, one more person I'm gonna ask. Kat, talk to me, Kat.
Hmm.
At what age or at what point in time in life, at what age are women in their prime?
Probably in their 20s to 30s. That's what I would say.
20s to 30s? That's prime time?
hmm
And at what age do
Yeah,
you think men look at women in their prime?
in their 20s.
In their 20s. All right.
hmm
Now, before I go to my special guest, I'm coming to my man Eddie. Eddie,
Yeah.
at what age do you think women are in their prime? Prime time, official,
25 to 30.
25 to 30. So you giving them a 5-year period?
Yes.
So 5-year period with maybe 2-year grace period?
One year grace period.
1 year grace period?
What
Okay, damn.
defines that though? How do you
Damn.
define that? What do you
Hold
define as
on,
the
hold on, hold on. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. So you said between 25 and 30 with a grace period of 31.
Yep.
Now, is that what you saying that men think, or are you saying that that's what women? That's actually what it is.
Both. That is what men think, and
and that's what it is.
I think that is how it is. Yeah.
That's what men think, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Got you. Now, the ladies already asked, what's the criteria for you saying that they're in their prime at 25 to 30 with a grace period of 31? I'm asking you, bro.
I mean, first of all, that is when they are the strongest, at their strongest. Physically, maybe not emotionally, but physically, yes, they're at their prime,
Right.
and biologically too, in their prime also.
Biologically in their prime.
Yeah.
All right. What about? Is there any other attributes? Because Cuzzo and Jenny said that, mentally, financially, those attributes in your 40s is when it counts. Do you agree with that?
No, I do not. Why? Because for you to be financially stable at your 40s. You'll be working in your 20s. So that is when you're in your prime, the process of heading to your prime.
I don't disagree with you because you making a face. Talk to me real quick.
Because he just said you're working towards your prime. What do you?
Let
So
me
if you're in your
interpret that
20s
for you. Let me
working,
interpret
go
that for
ahead.
you.
Okay,
So
go
what
ahead.
he's saying is you building the foundation in your 20s, right? In your 20s and 30s. So how you going to live your life in your 40s and 50s? The foundation is being set in your 20s. I do agree with that. Which the decisions that you make in your 25s to 30, 31, like I would even bring it a little bit down and say that some of the decisions that you make in like your 24, 20, and I think this can apply to men and women. The decisions that you make during that age range will determine how you're going to live the rest of your life. So, if you don't make wise decisions in between that age range, you could be struggling for the rest of your life. I do believe that's a true statement. Cause you want to rebuttal that though? You got that face.
Oh, because I'm trying to think. I don't want to go back on my word, but what I would say that would have me shift my age time period back a little bit would be childbirth. Only because I've had several children, and when I had my last child, I was closer to 40, and that was a lot harder on my body, I would say.
So hold on. I just want to make sure we got our first switch up.
It's not a switch up. I'm just saying that let me say Janet Jackson had her baby at 50. I mean, there's plenty
You
of
sound
women
like
that
you're
have
switching
had
up,
babies
Pedro.
after
Come on,
40, but
cuz you a
also
host.
I'm not switching up. I'm
Let's
just
bring it
saying
back.
that let me give them as Eddie says, let me give them more of a grace period. How about that?
A grace period. He gave only a year grace period though. That year grace period is, I mean, I would
That's
have given you a
insane.
little bit more grace period, but he
Yeah, I
gave
would
you
too.
only a year.
I don't know what Eddie's doing. I don't know.
That year is really when you fell off. that was the
Ain't
beginning
nobody
of the,
falling off at 30.
I'm
If they
saying
were
he
falling off
gave
at
you
30,
if
they
the
wasn't
grace
even on the
period is
boat.
only 1 year. That means you started to fall off in your 30s.
Yeah.
You was turning the hill.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I would say in regards to, but once again, if you're financially stable, you have everything, your career and everything, then that makes it a lot easier to have children at a later date. Now, do you understand what I'm
Now,
saying? If you're already set, you're not
cuz
struggling.
I'm gonna totally disagree with you on that one.
Okay.
But
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you why. Now I'm gonna go to my three ladies, but before I go to my
Yeah.
three ladies, I do want to play this clip, and
Of
I want y'all
somebody
to
crazy.
respond to this clip. So I'm gonna play the clip, let y'all respond, and then the floor is yours. All right? Y'all ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
When is a woman's prime? What do you think? When do you think?
Okay. I think a women's prime, I think is when they're in their, like, I would say from like 22 to like 26,
Why'd you say that?
just because they're still young. I guess like people are still interested and there's still like time for growth.
Okay.
I feel like also there's another prime at like later 30 for the woman herself, because maybe she's made more money, like maybe she's learned a lot of things on the way. But I think maybe between 22 and 26.
22, 26, and you said 30.
35, and then this other one was like 2021.
Okay. I think when you lot think of prime, you may be thinking about like personally her personal prime. But what do you think when it comes to when men might see them as in their prime? When do you think that might be?
20s, early 20s.
Early 20s.
22, like 26.
All right, Nene, I'm coming to you first. Talk to me. Hi, first off, do you agree with anything that was said in this clip?
Not really.
Hold on real quick. I want to give a shout out to whoever this is, Trixie. She said grace period, huh?
Right.
Yeah. Eddie said the grace period, it's the beginning of the fall off. All right, go ahead, Nene. Talk to me.
So you want me to answer the question, right?
I want you to answer the question and I want you to react to what it was, because that was a woman talking mainly. She was a lady talking.
Right, but that, I guess it's so hard to answer that question because I guess to me it will also depend on when you ask that question. It will depend on like, what do you mean? Like, do you mean by like in your prime far as dating, or like career, like how you guys are all saying.
All right, so let's do it like this, Nene, to simplify it. What is it? Apply it to you.
Okay.
Okay, so when were you or are you in, or when will you be in your prime?
I would say in your 30s, like late 30s, like
A
35.
woman is in her prime in her late 30s.
I would say 35 and up.
35 and up.
Yeah, I would. 35 to 40, yeah.
All right, and so when do men think you in your prime?
I would say 25 to 30.
25 to 30. So you're agreeing with Eddie from a men's perspective. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. I'm not going to call you Delulu neither. So I'm gonna keep it moving to Keita. Talk to me, Keita.
What's up?
So first off, I want to know at what age are women in their prime? A, and B, did you agree with anything that was stated on that clip?
I don't agree with entirely everything that was stated. Just because the reason I say not entirely is because women are different. Everyone's different.
Mhm.
So when I was in my early 20s, all I wanted to do is party, drink. I didn't want any responsibility. I was young. So I feel like that maturity level is not a part of the prime that, everyone wants to talk about. So I feel like my late 20s and my early 30s, in which I'm still in my early 30s, is my prime. I'm well accomplished. I bought a house at 31 years old. I already have my daughter's college planned out and everything like that. I'm literally in my prime right now.
Okay. And okay, here's the question now. Would men consider you to be in your prime right now, or would it be younger, or would it be older?
To be honest, like at this point, men think I'm in my prime. I'm trying to settle down with my boyfriend right now. He thinks I'm like gold right now. Like I'm literally in my prime, because before it was like, oh, I can't find a man that finds me attractive, or I was going through depression at a young age, and like I said, I didn't care about anything. I just wanted to party. So, yeah, I feel like the late 20s, early 30s, my guys think that women are in their prime, especially if they look as good as Beyonce.
Okay. Okay, so y'all proving Eddie right. T, talk to me, T.
Oh boy.
At what age are women in their prime? At what age were you in your prime? And did you agree with anything that the clip played that was stated?
I kind of agree with the clip just a little bit, but I
Okay,
wouldn't
so at
say as low as
what age are females in their prime then?
I wouldn't say 22 to 26 because, going through my 20s, I'm realizing it was just a disaster. So
Okay.
I wouldn't say like, with having things together. No, I wouldn't say that early. I would definitely say like 25 to like 35. That little age range is when things slowly start coming together, or you're more established mentally, physically. Just like you kind of know what you're doing, and you're like, oh, I got this. I got a hold of this. So yeah, so I'm gonna
So when does the grace period fall into play?
the grace period.
Yeah. If it's 35, you in your prime. So how long is your grace period?
See, feels like that question's a setup. But I would say, depending on what you do, probably like a year or so, 2 years.
So you saying
I
a
don't
year
know.
fall off too?
I don't know. It feels weird. Like the grace period to like being in your prime. Like I'd say like I'll say
A
2 to
grace
5 years.
period means you turning the corner and starting to go downhill. Now
That's what I
you
said, 2 to
listen to
5 years.
Jen and Cuzzo, they said they kept climbing.
That's what I mean. Like that's what I said. Grace period really does vary on what you're doing.
Okay,
So
well
if you're
then
doing
let
the
me
right
ask this
things, you'll
question.
go up. If you're not doing the right things, then yeah, then then that's where that
All right,
grace period start going down.
let me ask you this question,
Mhm.
T. At
Mhm.
what age do you think men think that you were in your prime?
Ooh, that one's okay. Just about most of my life, I hit 18 and people stopped talking to me. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. So,
So you said at a young age, at a very young age, early 20s.
and I wasn't, it wasn't that, but the men declined from me once they noticed I was like 18, so it just declined, and then it was like a very small group. Yeah, I wasn't mad. I was finally free because nobody on the street was nobody was really talking to me. And I was content, but I was just like, this is not sitting right with me. But okay, yeah. But I would say, tw- we'll
21.
say, yeah, I was gonna say 24, 23, 24. It's pushing it, but
Okay.
like 21, 22.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give my opinion real quick, and then we're gonna open it up to discuss. All right. Um, I I'm gonna say, because I did a little bit of research on this and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I will say this. I would say I don't completely agree with Eddie's time frame, but he not completely off. Now, I do think what my cuz said, that depending on the factors that you are going for will determine what your age range is of when you in your prime. The only thing that I disagree with my cuz on, and I kind of disagree with all you ladies, especially Keita, you know what I mean, on this one, is that I think that we have to consider when you in your prime, or whatever y'all want to consider the stage in your prime, and we also have to think of, because I look at this from, because when we do the part two, we're gonna look at it from a man's perspective, and when a man is in his prime, and so on and so forth, and discuss it on that level as well. But I think that you got to look at where you are and what's attractive to the opposite sex, A, and B. I think that some of the criteria that you ladies have stated is very important. But I also want to say, depending on the conversation, it depends on who's it important to. And that is partially part of the problem, right? So I give my for instance, if I'm a 35, 40-year old,
Mhm.
right? And I'm well established, I got my own house, got my own, my own crib, nice car, I'm living good, I'm making a decent amount of money to be able to support a family, or at least to be able to the creation of a family, and I haven't got married yet. I would assume that I would want to date somebody either close to my age, or I would prefer going younger. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, right? The reasons, the things that the ladies are saying, well, I'm reaching my prime and my 35 and up and 40, all of the things that you ladies are valuing at that age, at that particular point in time, when I'm that age looking to marry, are unimportant to me, unless I'm not in a financial situation where I can hold everything down on my own. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm in a position where I can financially hold everything down on my own, I don't really care that. I mean, to me, whatever you bring to the table is added value. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be sitting there looking at, I want to, you work, I work, da da da, and this, that, and the third. Like, you know what I mean? I would be wanting to start businesses and have you kind of maintain and manage the family. That would be more important to me than you also going and working a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm actually surprised my cuz said what she said, especially being that I know the lifestyle that she lives right now, and that is being provided by the fact that her husband is in a financial situation where he can hold her down for her to be able to play and do what she want to do in this, you know what I mean? And so, and I'm not, that's not me taking a shot at you, cuz, but I'm saying I do agree with Eddie when he was saying, like, for, you know, at that particular time, most people want younger women to be able to have kids and stuff with. I'm not going to speak on your particular case, cuz, because you guys came into the situation as a blended family or whatever the case may be. So
Right.
that's a whole different conversation in itself.
Mhm.
But what I am saying though is most guys at 35, 40, they are going to want to date younger. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because all the things that these young ladies stated that was important to them at being in their prime is unimportant to men when they're in their prime. Do you agree with that, Eddie?
Totally.
You want to elaborate on that?
Well, you see, like you said, what I look for in a woman in her prime is not whether she's working or not, whether she's financially stable or not. No. I'm looking at whether she can take care of the family. One, two. If it's about providing, I'll provide. Yeah, I mean, it it is more important to me that she can take care of the home than whether she's financially stable. To me, yeah.
All right, the reason why I picked on you, Keita, for a moment, like I'm gonna give you a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna give you a round of applause. You know what I mean? And give you your flowers. Because you said at the beautiful age of what, 31, you purchase a home and all that other good stuff, right? So I'll give you your flowers and stuff for all that. But I don't know the guy that you're dating. I don't know what his situation is. But I know for a fact that you having a house at that age and having a house and that wouldn't really matter to me. Like I don't plan on moving into your house. So unless at
No.
the end of the day, if you have your house, unless we're gonna rent it out or something of that sort, and you move into my house, you know what I'm saying, and everything, like I wouldn't be that is just added value to the situation. But I would be looking to be the provider in my situation and moving you and your family, whatever it is, into, you know what I'm saying, into my domain and my situation, and provide for you and take care of you. So although you get kudos and you get your flowers for establishing that's an amazing feat. I don't take nothing away from you, but that wouldn't matter to me if I was looking to settle down. Now, do you have a debate to that? Because I would love to hear from any of the women on here. And
No,
cuz
no. There's no debate on that because my boyfriend actually was very terrified and intimidated by the fact that I was what he calls way too independent. I do rely on some things. Like I'm not independent on all things. Like it's overwhelming being a single mom. It helps when someone's there. With him,
does he own a house?
he doesn't own a house.
Okay, so for
He has
instance,
his
in your
place.
case, if y'all was to settle down and get married, he will more than likely be moving into your crib.
Actually, there's a different plan. So what I'm going to do is rent this house out, and we're going to buy a bigger house to expand the family.
Amen.
That's my plan.
That's your plan, or that's his plan? And
That's
you went
my
along with it.
plan.
Now, that's what's up. But me and Tashana was talking about this just the other day. That should have been him taking the leadership role on that part and leading.
Yeah.
But that's a conversation for another day. Nay, T, what's up? Talk to me. Kat, Jenny, talk to me. Know what I mean? How do you feel about this? You know what I mean? Y'all saying y'all reaching in your prime. We saying that the guys don't think that that's important. You know what I mean? Especially when they're looking to settle down and everything. Do y'all disagree with that statement altogether?
I
Y'all
don't disagree because
y'all dating at this age and state right now. So talk to me. Like, what's up?
I don't disagree because a lot of men have told me that they're like, or they've told me like, well, we're looking for something particular. So if we see that in you, they're not concerned about. There's a list of things that they aren't really concerned about. They're concerned about a few things on that list, and then building together is what I've been told in the past.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah,
So
I
you
agree with
saying you
it.
agree?
Yes, I do.
All right, Keita.
Because what we think would
Kathy.
like what we would think we would be in our prime, what they think is something completely different. So
All right, so here's my question to y'all then. Actually, I am going to ask the married folks on here. Cuzzo and Jen. Whose opinion really matters when it's all said and done? Is it the opinion of your spouse when you're in your prime? Or is it you? Because you guys said you're in your primes at right
40.
now, you're in your primes.
No, I'm 50. I'm not in my prime right now.
Okay.
I definitely am not in my prime. I did a cartwheel the other day with the grandkids, and I had to think twice. When they were like, Nana, do a cartwheel. I was like, should I?
Your criteria of you being in your prime is by physical movement.
Well, I'm
which
saying
is
there's
all
so many
stuff that I
different
wouldn't care about
factors.
at that particular point in time.
Well,
I don't
oh,
care if
and
you can do I don't care if you can do a cartwheel
Like-
at 26.
but you said what I view as a woman, what
Right.
I view if being in my best physical health, in my best financial health, financially healthy across being even across the board. I've been a single mom. Like, let me say this too. I understand that men, well, for me, I like older men. So my husband is 8 years my senior. So
Okay.
that just automatically works out for me. I've been married before, and my husband was a senior. So that actually works out for me just because I feel like younger men, to me, you run the risk of too much of them being immature. But I feel like for me as a woman, I was at my best financially, everything. I've been a nurse and I've had, so it's not like my career was stable. Not that it was unstable at any point, but I was already settled in it. I already knew, I was already confident in who I was. When we had that thing, Jenny, about beauty and how I'm my best. If somebody thinks I'm a 4, I'm gonna give you the best 4 you've seen. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay totally with who I am as a woman. So that's why I felt like that's my prime. And now it's not.
I don't know if that justifies if you were
All that.
4 at your best 4.
I'm just
you being
saying,
your
no, I'm
best
just
4
saying
is
that my
saying that you're in
confidence
your
level,
prime.
it didn't matter. Like if I'm on here, if I step into a room and I see another woman, nothing would intimidate me because I'm at peace with myself. I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident in my finances. Beyonce or Keita can have a house and I could not have a house, but I'm okay with that. What is for me is for me. And I've got it, and I'm here, and I've done my best in my life. I'm just saying, I've done my best in my life where I'm at.
You're saying, but I'm just saying
In my
that doesn't
40s.
equivalent to you being in your prime, though.
But for me, it does. You ask each woman what age do they feel like women are in their prime, and for me, I said for me in my example, that's where I felt the most confident. Like I said, now that I'm in my 50s, I would have done a cartwheel. 15 cartwheels, in my 40s, late 30s, early 40s. But now I'm just, like I said, I'm not as physically, you couldn't tell me nothing. Let me
All
say.
right, I got you. Nina, you was cheerleading over there. So what you cheerleading?
I
Why
was
you
just
cheerleading?
about the older guy part. I can agree with that too because I'm 33 and guys my age are like I would never date nobody in their 20s and I would never date nobody my age. I personally like 35 and up because the mature level is totally different. But it's also, I guess, a mature level on a woman because then we got women that are 40 and they date 20-year-olds, like, so it's I personally like an older man because I feel like they're out of majority of them are out of their whole stage for one, and like the conversation's different. They're worried about goals and building to where the young boys, they just
All
So
right, so let me ask you though. That's beautiful and awesome what you just said. But I gotta counter that.
why
So you said you like 35 and older, right? So let's say 37, 38, right? Let's just go with that. What do you bring to the table to a 38-year-old who's already established that he couldn't deal with a younger a lady that is what we some of the other people justify in their 25 through 30 range. You know what I mean? Why would he need to pick you over that somebody he thinks they're in the prime in 25 to 30 with a grace period of 1 year falling off?
Eddie.
I don't know. I feel, well, if you want me to be realistic, to me, I think that a guy will only pick a younger girl because they're easily to manipulate and they can control. That's how I feel. A woman who is in their 30s and up and who has matured and who
It's
knows
more difficult to deal with. And I always got something to say.
Yeah, but
so because you can't shoot. Hold on, you can't throw shots. You can't throw shots at the younger woman and saying, "Oh, men are manipulating them." Then on the flip side, you gotta, yo, they're not manipulating you. Being more difficult.
Listen, younger women don't require much. They don't require much. So that means
somebody your age does.
Yes, I require a lot. Absolutely.
So here's my question to you, though. I get everything you saying, but what are you bringing to the table then? Since you got all these requirements, what do you need the requirements?
Majority of men don't even really care about what a woman brings to the table. But if you're asking me,
Indeed.
I have 3 incomes. I am very independent. So, you know, and I really don't have a problem of letting a man lead if he leads correctly. So,
Look. A man doesn't just want to lead. He wants you to also be dependent on him as he wants to be dependent on you as well.
Oh yeah, and that's fine. I can give you all of that. I can bring that to the table. I'm dependable.
All right, so here's my question again, and I'm opening this up to everybody. Kat, I want you to answer this too, Kat, because you younger than everybody on here. At the end of the day, why not? So you saying that you got 3 jobs, you independent, this, that, and the third. Why would a man want to choose? Why would he choose a younger lady over you that's in the 25, 30 range where Eddie considered her to be in her prime? I'm picking on you, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie.
I want to hear this because
I'm opening it up to everybody. I'm opening that up to everybody.
I mean, men are good. Like I was gonna, let me backtrack and say I like older men, but if I see an older man with his hat like dressed, I like older men with button-ups, with polo button-ups, slacks. He can be 60, but if I see him with if he ain't going to a football game or a basketball game with a jersey and slouching, if his pants go below, if he don't have a belt and his pants go below his behind at some point wrapped around his, I don't care how old he is, I don't care how financially stable he is, he's non-existent as far, yeah, exactly. He can be for whatever, he just ain't for me.
High standards.
God bless him. God bless him. And it doesn't, you know, like to me, I feel like I think women who've acquired a lot or who've accomplished a lot, they say they need a lot. We don't need, but we need stability. We just want stability.
Mhm.
Okay. So stability meaning my man ain't out there. I ain't got to go look for him when the lights come on, you know, unless he's at work, he's in the house. Financially, he's able to provide. We're gonna provide the peace.
Cuzzo.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I gotta cut you off on this, Cuzzo.
Go ahead.
I hear what you said, right?
Mhm.
Statistics show that women cheat more than men, and statistics also show.
That's crazy.
Statistics also show, and I can bring them if y'all want me to pull up the receipts. I'll bring the receipts next week. But
more than
hold on. Women cheat more than men, and women also are the leaders in divorce.
Is that black women?
Just all women. No, I think like within everything, things have changed. We talked about this on another show where like in the olden days. First of all, women, my mother or our parents, when they were in their 40s, look way different than grandmas in their 40s or mothers in their 40s today. They like Coke bottle and everything. I mean, we're in shape where there's a lot more things. We have a lot more. So, I mean, we don't necessarily have to depend on. I think that's where there's you come into issues because we've accomplished so much and because we can be independent. Our mindset is first and foremost, when things go bad, I don't need you. I can do my own thing. And of course, all these men are gawking at me, even though they won't put a ring on it, but they're gawking at me. So they are fooled into thinking, I mean, everybody wants me. but not necessarily. Any man can, any man can go out to get McDonald's, but they don't want to, eat it every day. So the thing is, I think that
cause a lot of these women don't even cook.
that's okay. That's okay. Listen, everybody has a talent. No, listen. Wait a minute. Hold on.
That ain't it.
Hold on.
Cuz
Hold
that
on.
ain't okay.
I am not Chef Boyardee or whatever. I'm
Hold on,
not.
cuz.
I
Hold
can
on,
cook,
hold
but I'm not.
on.
Don't
Hold on, cuz look, man, because I'm going back to Nene. Nene said all these requirements that she has, right? But the question is, at 38, do you meet his standards and requirements too? Because other than that, if he got it on top of all that, deal with the attitude and everything else, if you don't meet the standard requirements, right? Then what's the point? You might as well go with somebody at 25, 26, 27.
Well,
Is it bad that
I guess it's
Again,
different because you say cook, but I dated guys that they like to cook.
Right.
I dated chefs, and
Right.
I actually prefer a man to cook for me.
All right, check it
So
though. Check it.
I don't like to cook.
Key word. I used to.
I still well.
All right, put it on blast. Put him on blast.
I'm not gonna put him on blast, but that's his love language. He likes to cook, and he can cook. And
So hold on. Is that so hold on? Is that your dude?
we complicated right now. So I was right.
It's the way she said it.
Yeah, we complicated right now.
Yeah.
I ain't feeling that. I'm sorry.
And that might be honestly because of me. So, yeah, I could honestly, like you told me before, I have commitment issues. I don't know.
Or maybe he ain't the right guy that, you know what I mean? Maybe the right guy bring it out of you for you to want to cook for him.
I really don't think that. I still wouldn't cook. I prefer to date guys that cook.
Yeah, how do you plan on getting married at 38, 39, 40 or whatever it is, man? You don't even want to attempt to chef.
Listen, I will cook if I have to. My mom definitely taught me, it's just that since I was young, I just never liked to cook. Like,
Nene. Yep. What's it, when you say your prom was? You in your prom now, you said?
It depends.
Now it depends. T, what you was saying? T, you was about to say something. Talk to me.
No, I said because everything is so different now. Roles have changed. Like everything.
Your rules have changed.
And, no, my roles.
But
But
you can always hire a chef to cook for us.
That a lot of guys that like to cook a lot.
Kat, you paying for the chef?
Yeah.
Huh? You paying for the 5-course meal every week? Every day of the week?
Yeah.
You a lie. Look, Eddie, they want a chef, but they want you to pay for everything, including the chef.
Oh,
Exactly.
you gotta pay for the food too, because the chef isn't gonna bring the food. So that's another like
why
$200 on top of that.
Now they said that dates are it's a spending requirement on a date now. Before you can just go to a regular restaurant, have a good time. Now you can't even go to Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster, like Apple.
That's what they said. That's why y'all Netflix and chill.
There's a whole list out there where there's like places I'm not going on a first date, and
that's insane.
Our first date is at my crib or your crib.
Your crib or my crib. Now that I will never.
I wouldn't do. That's right.
You're not
agreed. Don't do that.
I'll buy the food.
Not
you
the
gotta
first
cook it.
date.
Don't play yourself.
Not the first date. Not the first date.
Not the first date. Yeah, like maybe over.
I'm messing with y'all. I'm messing with y'all, but I wouldn't consider that the first date if you came through.
I'm not coming to chill with nobody. You better plan a proper date.
End up on the back of a milk carton.
Hey, yo, listen, Nene, listen.
No,
You on camera? You styling right now? It's all good. I appreciate it. You cap right now, Nene.
No, I'm definitely
Nene,
not.
there's no. I promise you, Nene. Nene, I promise you, Nene. Hold on, Nene. Nene, listen, Nene.
What?
Nene, I'm trying to tell you. If
how
old are you right
You got
now?
that rapid fire.
How old are you right now? 33.
Yes.
At 33, when I was your age, at 33, right? I had 2 cribs at the time. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 or 3 whips, a motorcycle, everything. You coming to my house was more of a flex. So it wasn't even like we was trying to date or anything. I would have just said, yo, come through.
I'm not doing that.
Right.
That's a setup. That's
not a setup. I would even told you, look, I would even told you, listen, I would even told you if bring one of your friends with you. I'll bring one of my dudes, you know what I mean? I'll have somebody stop through. We cook on the grill.
Now maybe over time, date for a while, whatever.
Hey yo, you cat right now, man. I'm not even all the females that's laughing right now is cat.
I promise you on everything I love.
The only listen, you cat right now, Nene. Listen, the only person that I respect on this topic right now about this is probably Cuzzo and Jenny because they grew up in a different era.
Yeah.
I promise you.
You cat right now, man.
Ever
cat.
Nobody in the house on no first date. I swear on everything I love. I never.
Because you calling it a date. I wouldn't have called it a date.
No, I'm not chilling with you. Like, first of all, I gotta get to know you. Like, I don't even trust men. So, like, come on. That's weird.
Yo, listen, I'm telling you right now. Maybe I'm going back. Listen, hold on, Nene. Let Nene hit me out. I'm already saying Cuzzo and Jen came up in a different era, right? Mm-hmm. I came up in a different era. Eddie came up in a different era. Yo, talking to you on the phone for a week or 2, I would have had you at my crib. That's light work. Right now, the guys you deal with, they want to bust with you on Instagram and DMs and all that. We had that shoot our shot right in person. You had to just walk up to a chick and try to get a number right then and there. We ain't had to, yo, what's your Instagram? You know what I'm saying? So getting you on the phone, if I can get you on the phone past 12 o'clock and get in your ear, that's light work, yo. What you saying is light. I'm trying to tell you, you're not even saying nothing heavy. You saying light work, yo. You haven't. That's the reason why you want to date an older guy. You don't want to date none of the younger dudes because I'm trying to tell you what your criteria is light work.
No, it's not light work.
It's light work, man. Eddie, all right, Jen, Cuzzo and Jen. Am I lying? We had the work harder coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need personal interaction.
Yeah, definitely. 1-to-1, 1-on-1. I mean, coming up to him in public. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So to get your number and get you on the phone for a week or 2, that's all I need is 2 weeks on the phone. Yeah, light work. Your criteria is light.
So you think that I date older men because of that?
No, I'm saying that you haven't probably met a guy who can get in your, you know what I mean? And you call it, look, and the way you listen to it, you called it manipulation. Based on what you said, it was manipulation.
I'm gonna hold you. When I start first talking to a guy, I don't believe none of those lies. Honestly, I really don't. That's why I really.
Well, that's the problem. Listen, in my era, Eddie, facts or not, Eddie, in my era, I ain't had to tell you no lie because it was more or less me getting to know all the stuff about you first.
Yo.
In my era, we was the one asking all the questions and downloading data from you.
I would hate.
So you playing chess, not checkers?
You know what I'm saying? Am I? Cuz Jen, validate me. Am I telling the truth or not?
Yeah, you are, and it's a different world anyway. Now, I think women nowadays, I hate to say it, now you have Instagram, and women are like showing everything, and any man, whoever, can slide into their DMs, Facebook message, whatever. I don't know if there's one for TikTok,
all of that, man.
But yeah, it's really no effort. And then there's
Snapchat.
So it's like, and plus you just have so much competition. It's like I said, one woman, if she's not wearing something that's total, look at everything. Just look at media. Women, all the people that we listen to, like secular music, they literally nowadays are naked. Everybody is naked. Everybody is pretty much, if they don't have cleavage down to their belly button, then they have a slit up to their, hip, past their thigh, way up. Everybody's naked. Everybody's, talking about, it's given away. So there's no effort.
Listen to the older woman, man. You would have been light work, man.
I'm listening.
And if you
You would have
try
been
to,
lunch meat.
yeah.
Deshauna, talk to me. You was about to say something. What you was about to say?
I was gonna say, isn't it weird that? Well, am I the only one that find it weird that when older men go after younger women, it's just I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't know.
I definitely think it's weird.
Is it
And I
weird
don't
for
think-
younger? Is it weird for older women to go after younger men?
Yes.
When
Hold
you
on.
say-
Let me look. Nene was raised. She was cheerleading right there. So I want to hear a cheer on this one too.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, the
A
double
woman
standards.
always was attracted to even when women were in high school back in the day, they always wanted the older guy, the guy that drove the car, like drives or had something going on.
No, I'm talking about older women liking younger men.
I think that's weird, honestly.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
All right, Keita, is it weird, Keita?
Like that's like no. I don't know.
So you saying if you found a dude that was 27 years old and he had
At my 33 and liking the
33, he was 26, 27, but he had it, he had his own crib, he was doing his
No, I don't think,
financially stable, everything.
but no, because we're close to age, but I'm not attracted to that.
That's not what I'm asking. You said no because we're close to age, but I'm saying he 26, you 33. You ain't giving him a shot?
No.
You lying, man.
I know. No, I'm not.
It depends.
I had guys that tried to
You
talk
lying.
to me that age and they had everything together and I just wasn't interested. But that's because I don't like younger guys. I never dated a younger guy. I'm not even attracted to that.
Eddie, call it.
I'm
She capping right now.
I'm not capping.
She capping. Keita, tell her she capping,
I dated
Keita.
was 40. I'm not capping.
I don't even know.
Some women don't like younger guys.
Right.
Generally,
I don't.
like
I don't like younger guys.
don't.
Right.
Yo, it's all about how he present himself, though.
No.
Yes, it is. I feel like
As soon as
it
you
is.
touch your age, I'm like, no. Because
What if he was? What if he was talking? Keita, Nene, you cap right now. Go ahead.
No,
Keita,
I'm
what
not.
you was saying? Keita?
Okay, I personally, like I said, they can have their stuff together, but mentally on a mature level, no.
Cap. Deshaun, you agree with her?
You can say this. I promise you, I'm not going to date nobody 7, and I'm 33.
I think she's right. I think she's
I
right.
believe her.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
I believe her.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
not dating somebody
All
younger
right,
than
so
me.
hold
I
on, Jen.
literally-
Cuzzo, you never dated somebody younger?
No, not serious.
Oh,
No, I don't think I'm. Oh wait, I'm
Not
sorry.
serious?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Guess
stop
what?
capping.
Let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. I dated someone younger, but let me say he lied. And when I found out he lied about his age, he was only like two, maybe 3 years or something like that, younger than me. I mean, and lesson learned for me, I don't check like driver's license or anything like that. I wasn't like doing like
You
that.
sound like my mama.
But when I found out he was younger, I was like, wait, you are such and such, like, why in the world? You? And I kept saying, he was like, okay. Like we were done and over with. And I saw him, last year, and I mentioned it.
I told you. He thinks I'm capping, but it's true.
No, you cap right now. Go ahead,
No.
Keita.
Okay, I say this and I'm be quiet.
Go ahead, Nene.
One more thing to say. And then I'm sure a lot of women can back me up on this on the call. I mean, on this video call.
Go ahead.
A woman who wants to date a younger guy is immature.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that. I can't be with you
Yeah,
on
I'm
that.
not agreeing with you
I
on
can't
that.
back
Who-
her up on that.
Who jumped in the ship with her on this one?
Now I hope you didn't close your eyes and
I
do
have
like
a
this
whole
and fall back.
I
Did you
have a
go
whole
in for
story
plug?
to
I
back
feel
that
like
up.
a grown woman that's in her 40s that
Hold
got
on.
her stuff together is not going to be attracted to nobody who's 22. I'm sorry.
Hold
Like,
on.
I
So
have a
Tashana,
whole-
you agree with her?
Yeah, I have a whole story of watching this in real time and it failing. It was crazy. Like, and it wasn't me. It was somebody's
Yeah,
mom.
yeah,
Like,
like, what
I
do you
was just like,
You saying that an older woman dating a younger guy is immature?
I feel
yes,
like she's immature.
she's immature. She was immature because she
Yeah,
still
she's
was like
And
running
I see-
around.
I've seen it. Like
Yeah,
they're
she was.
immature.
She was
All right, hold
running
on,
around.
hold on.
blaming
It's
the
like a
dad.
midlife crisis.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Is Eddie, is a guy who's older dating a younger woman immature?
Nope.
My man. Yo, cuz, why you rolling your eyes? Cuz,
Because
come
you
on,
know,
don't
Eddie
do
with
this
concerning.
his
shade.
four wives. With his
Don't
four
Don't do this
wives.
shade, man. You
I don't
shading right
know.
now.
Doesn't care what age she is. Like
Say that again, Meg.
I said I feel like Eddie doesn't care how old the woman is.
Are you
Honestly,
coming at
How
Eddie?
you gonna put Eddie out there like
You have 4 of them. He already has 4. So yeah,
why he don't care?
you know how Eddie rolls. 4 wives.
Hold on. Listen, Eddie, talk with your chest out, Eddie.
Oh,
Let me know how you feel, man.
I'm definitely not dating a lady that is older than me. No, never.
Wait.
How old she could be younger than me doesn't really matter that much. But of course, yeah, not early 20s, no.
Okay.
Yeah, between 25, 30, good for me. Yeah.
Oh, you're not older than you're not in your 40s.
Not yet.
All right, there you go.
So if I asked you out on a date, you wouldn't go out on a date with me.
No.
I am 50.
You look 50, so I mean.
Okay. Oh no. Let me say why my prime, because Eddie, honey, even though I think Eddie is a nice looking man, but Eddie, I'm here. I'm good. I'm good where I'm at. Even without Eddie. So I respect that.
Hold on, cuz why you taking shots at my man though?
He got 4 wives deep. You know Eddie, how Eddie roll. Eddie don't
Oh, he got 4 wives. Like
Eddie believe in them multi-family.
Oh, he's
sister wives.
Not multi-family.
That's why Eddie be talking all that mess.
It's you shots at you, Eddie.
I'm not saying that, but I don't agree with 4 wives. A man can't even deal with 1 woman.
So what about 2 wives?
No, it's impossible for somebody to be able to treat you equally. You're supposed to be able to treat all 4 women
Yo,
equally.
you can get your own crib and you can, you know what I mean, be taken care of.
Women are jealous creatures. We are jealous creatures. I'll admit it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I thought I wasn't jealous.
Yo, listen, I hear what you're saying, but I'm gonna disagree with you on that as well. I hear what you're saying. I'm gonna disagree only because, and I'm gonna say, Cuzzo and Jen, I would say they not with that. Y'all generation and y'all age range, they are willing to share men.
Yeah, not
Who
me.
willing to share men?
Yeah,
Y'all willing to share men. Especially if the money is right.
No.
And he breaking you down good.
Nah.
No.
I'm
not sharing.
Nope.
That's a definite lie. I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing a knowing. And I would never come second to a woman or third or fourth.
You could be the first.
I will slowly poison somebody.
What the?
Tell her, Eddie, she can be numero uno.
I don't want
No.
today. I'm not.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
I don't believe in that.
No. You can go on with her. I'm good. No.
All right, listen, hold on. This conversation is going a whole totally different story.
My fault.
You going
I was just trying to explain why the eye rolls with Eddie. I love Eddie. Eddie, I love you, but you know, you for the streets, in my opinion.
Now you get the title.
Eddie's not in her prime, right?
She gave you a
Eddie
title.
said you passed 31. You already fell off.
I know. I'm done. I'm cooked.
All right, so let me ask. Let me because we got to wrap this up. So let me ask real quick, Kathy. I'm giving you an opportunity, Kathy, to throw your 2 shots in. Yo, so
I don't know what just happened.
You still on? You still on, fam? You still on?
You're still on.
We can hear
hold
you.
it sideways.
All right, so listen, Kat. Kat, can you hear me, Kat?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so are you changing your range, or are you saying like, are you in your prime right now? Are you the ideal candidate to get to find that handsome man who want to sweep you off your feet, or do you think you need to wait until you put a career together and all that other stuff, all these things that are not important to men? Do you think you need to do that first?
Who? Okay, sorry to
I
say
can't hear
this.
you, Kat. Come on, man.
We hear you.
But
All right,
who
I can
cares
hear you
what
now. Go ahead.
you want? It's what I want.
That's what you want?
to say this, but who cares? Who cares what men want? It's what I want. I'm sorry to say that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Eddie's face.
I hear you. Look, Eddie, I'm sorry to say, but you'll be single for a
That's what
very long time.
he said we're
It's more so what we deserve.
There you go. Yeah.
You'll be single for a very long time.
that's
One
fine.
time.
That's fine. We don't gotta settle no more.
She say that now until she 2 years from now, 35 is when you definitely on your out of prime moments.
Listen, let me tell you something. Women don't care about that no more. Like, we don't.
Lies.
Okay. Why? Because I just want a ring. Nah, I'm cool. I don't gotta settle for nothing.
Listen,
why-
I support. Listen, I support you 100%.
And I think that's why most men get mad because we have so many. Like,
the men ain't mad. Ain't mad.
They always bashing us. Oh, overly.
Y'all be bashing yourselves.
No, we don't.
Yo, listen. The funniest thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this out there real quick. The funniest thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to listen to on YouTube. I used to watch a whole bunch of women say crazy stuff about the WNBA and men not supporting them, this, that, and the third, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We got the dub, Caitlin Clark, who been thrashing all through the NCAA. All this womanhood, woman power. We got to support our women, this, that, and the third. Right? Majority of the people who watched the NCAA tournament where this young lady was smashing were men. All of the WNBA players are hating on her. Yo, when you come up here, it ain't gonna be like that. That throwing shots, throwing rocks at her. Where the love at? Where the sisterhood at?
What sisterhood?
That's my point. You would think that they would be embracing her. She make more money than all of them now in college. Where the love at? So y'all hate on your own. So I mean, men ain't gotta, you know what I mean? And nowadays, Nene, I'm gonna put you on. Nowadays, men gotta count the cost, man. Because I just told you statistically, women are divorcing and taking half. Men got to count the cost, fans. Like, so for for him to put a ring on your finger, it's not that simple, because at the end of the day, the statistics show that within 10 to 15 years, you might divorce him and try to take half of all of his empire that he just worked so hard to build.
Why is they see? That's what I'm saying. They worried about the wrong stuff. Why would they be worried about that?
And on top of that, Nene, all due respect, I say this proudly. With all due respect,
someone, it shouldn't matter, and you're married and y'all have a family. If
so
y'all
you would sign a prenup?
Huh?
You would sign a prenup?
No.
Then foolishness. Hold your rocks. Hold your stones.
What'd you say?
Keep your stones in your hand, man.
Whatever.
Foolishness.
It is what it is. Right.
Happening over here, yo. Yo, listen. We're gonna finish this conversation next week. Everybody down to finish this next week? Because I do want to finish this. Because I would like to know also what y'all think of men and when they're in their primes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanna hear y'all. For right now, if everybody want to throw out their social, Cat, where can everybody find you and follow you at? Come on, Cat, talk to me.
She coming.
Your internet connection got ADD. Come on, Cat, talk, speak. All right, we moving on.
Now
Man.
they can find me
Jen,
on Instagram.
where can they find you, Jen? Yeah, where they can follow you at, Cat? Come on, talk to me. Oh my
Instagram,
gosh, this is hard.
TikTok, Facebook, Barbara.
Barbara.
Okay.
That's it? Just Barbara?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eddie, where can they find you at, Eddie?
Unfortunately, I'm not very keen on social media. So
My man, low key. That's my guy. Love it.
That
He said he exclusive.
nah, that's suspect.
Nah, that's exclusive. Listen, let me ask you this question real quick. Hold on, real quick. Real quick. I want to ask you a question.
Cat.
Nene, hold on. I want to ask you, Keita and Tashana, this question. I asked Kat before this question. I asked Jenny before this question. I never asked Cuzzo. So Cuzzo, I want you to answer this question as well.
Okay.
We had a previous podcast show. Nene, you on which? While I'm gonna ask all of y'all going in a row. Nene first. Nene, give us where you want to get everybody to follow you at.
Follow me on Instagram, Osone.
That's it, Osone?
Yeah, Osone. But I guess I could. Okay, so it's with it, underscore O 4 O's underscore so with 3 O's and then underscore Nae NAE.
That's difficult. I got you though. That's mad difficult.
All
right, hold on, Nay. Hold on, real quick, Nay. I gotta ask you this question real quick, Nay.
Okay.
All right. If you met a guy and he wasn't supportive of you being on he is everything was perfect, your relationship was perfect, but he wasn't feeling the fact that you on Instagram, like, because to him Instagram is like a dating app. He wanted you to, for the sake of your relationship and keep the relationship healthy, he wanted you to get rid of your Instagram.
Oh
Would
my
you do
God.
it for the sake of love?
Oh my
No.
fucking
You were in your perfect relationship.
No,
For
because
Instagram?
that's some form of control. No.
Can I chime in?
Hold
Yeah,
on, you
that-
gonna get your chance to chime in. We're gonna come with you live.
No, I say no. because
He got her
one,
fired up again.
I honestly, if a person's if they're gonna be faithful, they're gonna be faithful. It doesn't matter if you have social media or not. So
But
I disagree.
you will be willing
Okay.
to get rid of a relationship over Instagram, social
I say,
media?
listen, let
That
me
is the
finish.
difference between our generations.
Say
That's
what
why
you
I said
said.
everything you
I
saying is
will
cat.
say this because it's networking and it's so much networking on social media. I would say no because I'm a model, so I'm not about to sit here and lose money or connections or gigs because of your insecurities. No,
So what if he could provide for you? You don't need to model him. You
it
said
doesn't
you-
matter. That's something I want.
That's your independence. All right, man, you cap right now.
That's not. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. You asked me a
There you
question.
go, kid.
You asked me a question. I'm answering it. No, it doesn't matter if you can take care of me. It does. That doesn't matter. If I want to do something with my dream and my goals, you should allow that.
You sound selfish, man. It's all
That's
good,
not
though.
selfish. That's
It's
not
all
selfish.
good. It's-
Okay.
That is
listen,
not the same thing.
Listen, you.
That's not the
I
same
support
thing.
you 100% right now, man. But you sound selfish.
That's
know what I mean?
not selfish. That's
Listen.
selfish. We're trying to make me not be on social media. Like what?
All right, we're gonna move on. Keita, talk to me, Keita. Where can everybody find you at?
You can find me
Kat,
on
don't be shaking your
Instagram.
head, Kat. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can find me on Instagram, Keita May Shaw, Facebook, Marquita Shaw 97, TikTok, Keita May Shaw.
You got a lot.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. No, I try to keep I try to keep a lot of social media platforms as much as possible
I
because
guess her
I
question is
got
a no.
family scattered all up and down the East Coast. So
Okay, so we guess you answering this as a no too, huh?
answering what as a no?
For your relationship, if your man was like, "Yo, listen, I'll put a ring on a finger, I'll take care of you, I'll provide for you, I'll do all these things," it's just I don't want our relationship, our lives to be.
Oh
on
no, I'll
social
delete it
media.
in a heartbeat.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh,
No. I'll delete it in a heartbeat. Because
Oh,
no.
that's so
I'll-
nice. I've
I'll
never
do-
done that.
I'll delete it in a heartbeat.
Eddie,
'Cause
she might be
here's
in
the
her prime,
thing.
Eddie.
Here's-
She might be in
here's
her
the-
prime, Eddie.
So here's the thing. I actually stopped acting at some point in time in my late 20s. I stopped acting and I stopped modeling because it was about how he felt, like who I was with at the time. But listen, hold on. At her point, that relationship didn't work out.
Exactly. I'm not stopping my career.
Still didn't work out.
Was he putting a ring on your feet? Was he putting a ring on your finger, Keita?
Exactly.
Obviously not. We're not together.
We protecting
So
security
hold on, Nate.
Nah,
Hold on, Nate.
nah, that's
See that?
crazy. That's some
I
crazy
don't know
shit.
if I agree with you doing that if you wasn't gonna put a ring on your finger.
I don't
No,
care
no,
if
no.
you put a ring on it. That's
I am
Nay,
I am very dedicated and devoted. I am so dedicated and devoted. It's almost incredible.
Eddie, let's give this young lady a round of applause, man.
He said that you can be his fifth wife.
No, I ain't gonna be nobody's wife
All right,
right
Tatiana,
now.
real quick. Cuz got the chopsticks.
It's on you.
She got the chopstick.
Yeah, no, like, yeah, no.
You said, hurry up, yo. She trying to eat, man. Come on.
My
Come on,
social media
Tatiana.
is Luna_Eclipsa. The I is a Y. That's what it is on Instagram.
Nice.
Would I give up my
Social
social
media.
media for anyone? No, I'm beefing with you because I'm not using it for anything else besides looking at shit. I'm beefing with you. Like, I beef with people. Because I'm like, make it make sense. Is this a dating app? No, read this criteria right here. You could check my messages. I don't care. I'm not doing nothing. I barely post on it. Go ahead.
All right,
I'll delete the app though, but I won't delete the
We're not
account.
giving you a round of applause, man.
That's why I'm gonna
Jenny,
be
you already
single.
said no, you wouldn't do it, right, Jenny? You said no, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't give up you would give up your social media.
Yeah, I'm not using it for dating or anything like that. But
So you said no, you wouldn't do it for love.
It's for personal consumption.
So you said you wouldn't do it for love, correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, you want to shout your socials out?
No.
Yeah, I be seeing you bust a move yesterday. I was like, oh, look at her, seeing you on Instagram. Eddie, what's up, Eddie? Would you watch this? Eddie, would you give her your socials for love?
Definitely, yeah.
My man. Let's get that man.
He don't
around
got
of
one.
I mean, technically speaking, technically speaking, he could pull the loophole. He was 4 wives.
Ah, come on, Tatiana. You had your turn, man. Let it go. I'm bitter right now. Let it go, man.
Nah, it's the WhatsApp.
Oh, here you go, Nay. You cheerleading again, man. Chill out, man. Yo, we can finish this next week. Go ahead, Eddie. Tell him your socials if you want to put it out.
No, they don't.
My man, that's right. You said that already. My bad.
He already started.
Would you give up? Would you give up social media for love?
Me? No.
Of course, yeah. Me, yes.
No. I know you said Eddie. Yeah. Jen
Wait,
said
no, I would. No, I would. If my husband told me what to put out there right now, I would. Yeah, I would.
Let's give Cuz a round of applause, man. We're cheering for you, Cuz.
But I have a ring on it. Like if my husband,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's my
Hold
husband.
on, Nay. You said even if he had a ring on your finger, you wouldn't do
I
it.
don't agree. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, but honestly, let me say for her, you guys are models.
Come on, man. Don't mess up your moment, man. I gave you your flowers, yo. Come on, Cuz. I gave you your flowers already, Cuz. Come on. What you doing?
Let her
You know
talk.
what? Everybody has their own thing. So if that's, if now he said if your husband is able to provide for you, and if I felt secure in my relationship, obviously if I'm married, I feel secure, then I would give it up. But I do understand. Now, if he's my boyfriend, no, I'm on there. Especially if it's my job. I'm on there day after day.
I agree with you.
Yeah. But
Kat,
if he's my husband,
Kat, you gave your shot. You gave a shot already, Kat? I don't want to skip you.
Yeah, to my sister. She's probably asleep.
I'm not. I'm saying. What about your what social media?
No, I'm sharing that.
You're not sharing that. All right. Would you give it up for you? Would you give it up for love?
Hell no, I'm not doing that.
All right, yo, we signing out, man. I want to give everybody a shout out for joining us. We're gonna be back next week. We're gonna talk about Prime Time Part 2. When I'm in their prime, and does it make a difference? All right, we out of here. Holla at your boy.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everybody.
Much love, you guys.
All right, y'all have a good night.